as excited about this as I am. This is going to be seen by many people, and it's going to help them out.
I thought there was gonna be like someone doing hair or makeup or something like that.
You look great. You all look wonderful and real. And that's why you need to tell the story. You guys with me?
Oh yeah. You know, niggas like me, you don't too often get to tell truth into a megaphone.
Okay, so before we get started, I just do want you to take note that we are in a church. I'm not going to censor you, but please be respectful. And before we start, I also have to be upfront and honest about something. Personally, I'm not an addict. I'm related to the issue through my father. He was a raging alcoholic. We got sober a year or so before he passed away. So our conversations meant to help people battling addiction. It's gonna help them, it'll help you, and it'll help me too.
Do you have any questions for us?
I do, but kind of want to just get started organically. Forget about the camera being here and just speak your truth. Just let it all out. So what is everyone addicted to?
Oxy.
That's mine too.
Alcohol.
All of the above. And gambling and sex, primarily.
Cut. Action.
Okay, let's just relax, everybody. How old was everybody when they had their first serious drink?
16.
Is that the youngest?
Hell no. I was 14.
I was 14 or 13. I'm not really sure.
That's all right, baby doll. I just turned 12. The maid gave me a taste, and more.
Well, it doesn't just happen to girls.
I mean, we're different. By 12, you're already looking for a piece.
She was 50 years old or something. I wasn't looking for that.
Is everybody on parole?
Parole? No.
way.
Oh, okay. I'm on parole. 3 years on the DUI, getting loaded, cruising the streets. To be honest, it was nice. A man's gotta be free.
Whoa, we're on camera.
I did my time.
Is this PO gonna see this?
I get a body from my film. She'll see what I shoot.
Whatever.
But can't she make your life a living hell?
After what I've been through, look, I don't care. It's not in me anymore. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell it all, okay?
But what
No filters. That's great.
What if somebody in the audience has power? I mean, all I'm saying is don't mess this up.
Action.
Reverend Kelly, would you join us for speaking about
Wes,
I'll button up.
I don't want to get in the way. I'll be done in a flash.
This is a sign. Come on. I'd love to get your perspective on the matter. See right here.
Okay. I'm just to be addicted and it cannot be controlled.
Sit down.
All I'm saying is addiction is not a death sentence.
True that.
You're trying to pull something.
Aaron, what's with this aggressive behavior?
I didn't spend 7 years inside because of a damn choice.
Oh, really? Was it 7 or was it 3?
People can get sober.
I'm sober and I still drink sometimes.
Forget this shit.
Hey! That's a $3,000 camera.
I bought the camera, I'll buy another one. Express yourself, man. I'm a producer up in this piece.
Look, addicts, we don't control nothing, okay? I'm not gonna hear that.
Aaron, listen. I know that you're a big guy, and I'm all right with that. But when you're the only one standing, you're not in the shot.
Look, why do all this? Just a lot of people, why? Listen, addicts, real addicts, we don't control nothing. We have to accept it.
Addiction was the toughest thing I've ever survived. And I'm glad I went through it.
All real addicts see is the crowd on the bottom of everybody's sneakers. There is nothing to be glad about.
Now I know how hard I'll fight. When my heart and soul are on the line and all I see is crud, I scrap like a junkyard dog.
Does that work for everyone? You know, fighting?
It can.
My brain is different.
Once. I thought I was through all that stuff. Then I go to church. And all I could think the whole time was I wanted to crumble that communion wafer up to sniff. Addiction's a disease. It changes the brain.
Should have had two groups.
Then I went to church.
The conflict? It's good.
And all I could think the whole time was I wanted to take that communion wafer and just crumble it to sniff. Addiction is a disease.
Addicts can be addicted to anything. Just pick something else.
When you're grabbed by a substance, you don't think through options. It's like you're lost in a desert and you're searching for water. And all you can think is water, 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 water!
Yeah, it's not like that for me.
Have you ever been in jail? Or drove drunk? Or maybe sold yourself?
Oh, is that the test?
There is no test.
You know, crazy people desperate for a group would take whatever label they have to. Desperate for a group would take whatever label they have to.
Do you want me to leave?
So why do you consider yourself an addict?
Things got really bad for a while. I also had a little trouble with Xanax.
Scrap like a junkyard dog.
At one point, I was trying to get off of everything. And I was leaving Quickie Mart, and this guy got in front of my car. He was the neighborhood drug dealer. He looked in at me, but I just kept looking at that stoplight. I wanted to make it perfectly clear to him that when that light turned green, I was going forward.
So?
Wes, I gotta leave, but do you mind if I share something with your group first?
Please.
So sometimes we all get to thinking, I got this. I'm powerful. I'm gonna show these people and do it my way. We end up making bad decisions, taking risks. That's when I rely on prayer. In other words, you can't take the house when you think you can. Let the Lord in. Choice, disease, let the Lord in.
I'm not sure I can. But if talking about it helps other people,
That's very sweet of you.
I just want my son to see me sober. But it's too late.
He still loves you.
Embarrassed him.
He still loves you, baby doll. Kids just want to understand, right? Your dad was an addict.
Well, love, that's asking a lot.
But you respected his struggle.
I hardly knew the man, and he didn't handle it very well, so can't respect that.
Sure, he's as sorry as I am.
I need a cigarette break. How about you, baby cakes?
I thought we were trying to control our urges.
You know, I think a break is good. Why don't we grab lunch? There's sandwiches in the kitchen.
Baby cakes and I are going off campus.
Sophie, you're very quiet.
I'm learning a lot.
Well, could you share with us why you want to get sober?
I'm not sure I can. But if talking about it helps everyone, that's good.
That's very sweet of you.
I just want my son to see me sober, but it's too late. I embarrassed him.
He still loves you, baby doll. Children just want to understand, right? Your dad was an addict.
Love was asking a lot. Hardly knew the man.
But you respected his struggle.
Well, he handled it very poorly, not the right way, and I can't respect that.
I'm sure he's as sorry as I am.
Well, I need a cigarette break. How about you, baby doll?
I thought we were trying to control our urges.
I think we can all use a break. Why don't we grab lunch? There's some sandwiches in the kitchen.
Baby cakes and I are going off campus.
You should really have a therapist here. I'm worried about Sophie.
I want to give her a chance to talk, explain herself. I think that'll really help her.
You want to slice open, don't you?
I think we should get back to it.
You know, if you do this again, have two groups, a therapist and a...
Security. We need to all feel safe.
But they throw out the fakes. You know, the ones who just want to hang with.
Ex-cons?
Cut.
I kind of forgot my lines for a second. I got frog in my throat. I was like,
Yeah,
I forgot.
Okay, roll cameras. Roll sound.
B-roll.
Scene 10, take 2.
Could you do second sticks? I don't know if I saw that.
Okay.
Pull it up. Yeah. Okay.
Scene 10, take 2.
And action.
I'm really worried about Sophie. You should really have a therapist here.
I want to give her a chance to talk, explain herself. I think that's what's really going to help her.
You just want to be sliced open, don't you?
I think we should get back to it.
You know, if you do this again, you should have two groups, a therapist and a...
Security. We need to all feel safe.
But they throw out the fakes. You know, the ones who just want to hang with.
Ex-cons?
I think we're
Cut.
creating magic.
You should have let him say that.
Did you cut before his line?
No, that was just
That was something. You should let him say that.
It was too close.
Before we're like off screen.
B-roll.
I guess I'm thinking as you walk in,
As you walk in,
you say
okay.
sorry we're late.
Okay.
Okay. Camera rolling, sound rolling.
Yes, speed.
Scene 11 and 12, take 1.
And action.
Sorry we're late.
No, you're right on time. So I think we start with you, Sophie. I want to hear about your plans to reconnect with your son.
I don't have one. I just hope that, I'm sorry, what's the line? I don't have one.
Cut.
If I can't get sober, sorry,
We'll start over.
yeah.
We'll just start over, take one.
Okay.
We didn't get one.
over.
Scene 11 and 12, take 2.
And action.
Sorry we're late.
Yeah, you're right on time. So now that everyone's back, what I really want to get started on is I want to talk about you, Sophie. What are your plans to get reconnected with your son?
I don't have any, but it's just what I want more than anything. If I can't stay sober, it just doesn't matter. someone cuts me off.
Does the Alcoholics Anonymous?
So that, that's not what I'm, yeah, that seems
okay.
well, okay,
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
in my mind, all right.
It's okay.
No problem, we'll go again.
Just go.
Start again, or
Do we have to-
roll?
Let's
Back
just
out, or you can just start from here.
Yeah, let's just start from, because
Yeah,
we
we
already
can do
have
that.
the shot.
And can
And
we
then
do
coming
like when
in.
he's asking the question?
Yeah, would it work better that way?
Oh, here we go, sounds good.
I can do my line. Mine was easy.
Yeah,
I'll do
I say
mine.
I was going to 3 meetings a day.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start from there.
Which line, what's the end of that? Is that my cue line?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, then this one, okay.
Okay, ready on the set?
Ready.
Cameras rolling? Sound rolling?
Hold on, B's, okay, B's up.
Okay, go ahead.
Scene 11 and 12, Alpha 1.
And action.
I was going to 3 meetings a day for a while.
Here we go.
It helped me get in front of my thoughts, and it worked.
Dana, if you don't know what it's like to decide never to use again, that you rather jump in front of a train than use, and then you start using all over again, you might not be an addict. And that's good. I was sober once for years, and then I accidentally had a drink, and it was over. You think that if I had a choice, I wouldn't slice off skin instead of disappointing my family again?
You know, I've never really understood how people say alcohol doesn't have a smell, but
It was mixed in fruit punch and with all the food. I just didn't know it.
when I was in active addiction, being around alcohol made me jittery. There is no way I could have accidentally taken a drink. You just want to slam your chair because you did it too quick.
I lost my fucking family over this disease.
Cut. That was good. Scene 13 from the top. Ready on the set? Cameras rolling?
B rolls.
Sound rolling? Speed.
Scene 13, take 1.
And action.
Like you were ready to run over a drug dealer to stay sober. Like, be proud. but
I'm
don't-
not proud.
But don't judge. It's
Aaron, come on. None of us can judge. Let's just grow. So what are your plans to stay sober this time? Sophie?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try prayer. You know, the Reverend, she actually converted me.
I don't know either.
Dana?
When that guy approached my car, the scene came back to me and I realized that he wasn't by himself. He, there was a woman and a small boy, maybe 8 or 9. But my brain just wouldn't let me see them.
Cut. Cutting. Cameras rolling? Roll sound.
Speed. B is up.
13, take 2.
And action.
Sorry.
That's great.
You were just ready to run over a drug dealer to stay sober. I mean, be proud, but
I'm
don't,
not proud.
You should be proud.
but don't judge. It's
I'm not proud, but I also know I'm not a victim. And I know I'm not gonna lay down.
Let's talk about our steps to try and stay sober this time. What are we gonna do? Sophie?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try prayer. You know, the Reverend actually, she converted me.
I don't know either.
Dana.
When the man confronted me at my car, that scene, came back to me, and I realized that he wasn't alone. There was a woman and a child with him, maybe 8 or 9. But my brain just wouldn't let me see them.
It's been quite a long day, everyone. And I got some fantastic footage, and I'll be sure to let you know where you can all see it.
Okay, cut. That was good.